Hi folks, so here's a video on how to replace the indicator stalk on a 2003 Toyota Yaris. I think they're also called a Mark 1 Yaris or an Echo or a Vitz, depending on which market you bought the car in. It's actually really easy, really straightforward job. You don't need to remove the steering wheel, you don't need to remove the airbag or anything like that. I actually was struggling to find any videos about it on YouTube. But I got a great tip off an Australian fella who didn't show it but talked through what the process was, so I thought I'd give it a go, because whilst the indicators work fine on this car, when you turn the knob the headlights don't come on, and I believe it's all inside the one unit, so you have to replace the whole unit. And I ended up ordering mine off eBay. I think it came in from China. It took about 3 weeks to arrive, but then yeah, ready to install. I wasn't quite sure how to attack it, but it is unbelievably easy. In fact, I've recorded this video after I've replaced the unit, but it's so simple. I'll walk you through the whole process. So of course the steering column will have the cover on, and it's got a top cover and a bottom cover. First thing to do is take off the bottom cover. I'll just fish it out here. But whilst it's attached like that to the car, you can see there's one hole underneath, and there's just one kind of posi drive Phillips screw that you need to take out of there. Once you've taken it out of there, there's a clip here on the right hand side, and probably a clip on the left hand side, but this is quite an old knackered column cover, so that should be easy for you to just pull down and take off. For the top part, what I would recommend doing is, when you look at the steering wheel, when the top cover's on, there's actually a screw on the right hand side, another plus posi drive Phillips screw on the right hand side, and one on the left hand side. And when the steering wheel is level, you can't see those screws. So with the engine started, turn the wheel until you expose the screw on the right hand side. Turn it the other way, expose the screw on the left hand side, and take them both out. Once you've done that, just as a precaution, like I said, you don't need to be messing with the airbag, but just as a precaution, undo the negative terminal on the battery, basically disconnect the battery. Once you've done that and you've got both the bottom and the top cover off, you'll start to see this. So this is the assembly for the indicator unit, and that's the assembly for the wiper blade unit. Now because this is a Japanese import, it's a Vitz, you might find yours are on opposite sides, but the principle for either one of them is basically the same. They are connected to the steering column via this metal flange here, and see this plastic tab there? That basically slides along the metal flange, and that's pretty much it. That's what keeps it in place. And there's a locking tab in that metal square right there. So all you need to do to get it out is press down inside that metal opening onto the locking tab, pull and slide it out, and then there's an electrical connector here, so you just press on there and wiggle the electrical connector out. And that's it. It's really as simple as that. And here's the old one, just to show you. So like I said, here's the plastic flange which slides onto the metal one. That's the locking tab, and that's the electronic connector. As easy as that. And then follow the process in reverse, and once I hook up the battery terminal, fingers crossed, it'll all work fine. Hope that helps people out there. And there we have it. Engine started. Well, I haven't completely reassembled the steering column, but engine started, headlights are on, unit's working. Happy days. And I think the whole unit only cost about £35 or €50 plus a bit of shipping costs. Delighted. Didn't even need to go to the mechanic.